Hey guys, so it is Thursday and I'm actually sitting on my bed right now rather than at my desk because my desk is a mess right now. It's dead week. Gotta love that. And so that means all my studying materials slash all the stuff I've been procrastinating studying with are on my desk. And I just haven't had the gumption to get up and clean it. Yeah, that's dead week for you. But anyway, and the bed's more comfortable anyway, and I can see out all the windows, and Seattle's had some great weather this week. You know, it rained for like a day, but it was like not like pouring rain. It like rained at night, and so it was like, dude, like the weather's beautiful right now. Anyway, so I just thought I'd make a quick vlog because it is Thursday, and I told you I would. But yeah, so today's vlog I thought would be my favorite things about springtime, and possibly some caveats to those favorite things, because there's always a pro and a con to something that you really like. You know, like there's aspects of something that you're like, oh my gosh, this is great, and then you go, well, that part of it's not so great, but overall it's great. So anyway, so I'll just call this 10 things about springtime, with meaning I have 5 pros and cons of springtime. Technically speaking, it's not quite springtime yet. That doesn't happen until like March 21st, I think, and it's like March 12th today. But yeah, but like looking around in Seattle, it's like super, like just sunny and bright, and like I want nothing more than to be outside. I would be making this vlog outside, but there's people that I don't know that study out there and are kind of loud, and it would be awkward. And so I'm like, well, I'm just gonna make it inside then. But anyway, so my 5 pros and cons, or 10 things about springtime. 1, I love the sunny weather. It's great because, you know, it's not, you know, the thing about Seattle is when it gets rainy and cold, it like, I don't know, like it gets foggy and just gray all the time. Like I'm no stranger to overcast skies. Like it's always gray and kind of foggy and rainy and whatever, but when it gets cleared up, dude, it's gorgeous. I love it. Especially with the view that I have from my room. It's just like I can see the bridge, like the big bridge that goes over the water, and yeah, I think it's Fremont Bridge, yeah. Anyway, it's gorgeous. So I love the sunny weather from that aspect. I don't love it so much because, like I said, it's dead week. Or did I say that? Yes, I did. Anyway, because it's dead week, I'm kind of stuck inside studying. I mean, I could study outside, but I would get so distracted and just I would get nothing done, and so, you know, I'm kind of just stuck inside studying. So just to have that out there kind of enticing, like, oh, it's so nice out, come out and play, and yeah, no, I gotta study. So that's one caveat to my my love for sunny weather. It's like sunny, it's not like hot. It's warm kind of, but it's not like hugely, like it's not hot yet. So that's nice. I can go outside without a coat, but I'm not wearing shorts yet, and I love that weather. Okay, next thing is flowers. I love flowers. Like, I don't know, like there's just something about them. Like there's only one flower that I'm like really allergic to, and it's lilacs. Like the first and last time we had them in the house at home, I couldn't stop sneezing, coughing, itching. It was just bad. But yeah, but I love flowers because, yeah, I don't know, like they're pretty for one thing. I mean, I'm a girl, so I mean, what girl doesn't love flowers? But to some extent. But I don't know, something about flowers is just like, I don't know, like I love growing them, I love picking them, I love, like when my mom and I would go to the market, the Pike Place Market, there's like these flower stands that sell these humongous bouquets, and they're like my favorite. Like I love those so much, just because there's such a variety, and you know, depending on what season you're in, you know, they're gorgeous. And so in the springtime, that's when flowers come, and so I love flowers, but unfortunately I'm allergic to lilacs, which there aren't any around here, which is good, but there were by my house, and so I'm actually kind of enjoying the fact that I'm not having huge allergy attacks yet, just because of the lilacs. And then my house is also near a bunch of cottonwoods, which I'm not like officially allergic to cottonwood, but like, I don't know, something about having the little fuzzies in the air just makes my respiratory just suck. So yeah. But I love flowers. Flowers are nice. I like them. And then The third thing on my list, I have a little legal pad here with my list on it because I would be totally lost without it. So the third thing on my list is friendliness. For some odd reason in Seattle, whenever it gets sunny and warm-ish and people want to be outside, you know, people tend to get friendlier. Like, they're just like, oh, let's go hang out and do this. Oh, let's go, I don't know, walk to the park or do something. And it feels like in the winter, like, people are more, you know, hunkered down in their rooms and, you know, watching TV and stuff, which I mean is normal for Seattle because it gets cold here. No one wants to go outside. But it seems like people get friendlier in the springtime, which, you know, that could be due to a few different things. It's springtime, and then, I don't know, chalk it up to what you will. But I enjoy, you know, people being like, hey, let's go hang out. Let's go do something fun outside, and it's a lot of fun. Something that annoys me about that, though, is that when you are stuck inside, like me with my finals and studying and stuff, the friendliness can be like, ugh, this sucks, I can't go out and hang out with my friends. Or for me personally, because I'm really shy, I feel like I want to be like friendlier toward people and like hang out with more people, but then I'm also like, well, I didn't establish a relationship with those people early on, and so I'm just like, well, we could hang out, but we can't because I don't know you, and this is weird, so it just gets awkward. But the friendliness factor is nice. You know, people are a lot nicer, tend to smile more when it's nice outside. At least here. I don't know about anywhere else. But yeah. So the fourth thing on my list is cleaning. Now, when I lived at home, my room was always looked like a tornado had just ripped through it. Like, we had a housekeeper, which, I mean, when you think of the word housekeeper, you think of like someone who comes and cleans the entire house, makes your bed, changes all this stuff. The way that my mom handled having a housekeeper, it was like, because for a while my parents both worked, and our house, well, they had 3 kids, and so having both parents at work all day with 3 kids who make a mess out of everything, my parents hired some help who basically just did the deep cleaning, like, you know, getting the ring out of the bathtub, or the, you know, just the deep cleaning that my mom just didn't have time to do. Like, she would do the surface stuff, like vacuuming and making beds and just the stuff that, you know, didn't take much time to do, but then the housekeeper would come and do, and this was just like once a week that she would come and do the deeper cleaning and stuff. And my mom would run the laundry. It wasn't like she did everything. But anyway, so when I lived at home, my room always looked like a tornado ripped through it, and so my mom made a rule that if I didn't have my floor clean, the housekeeper wouldn't touch my room, which means she wouldn't vacuum, the sheets wouldn't get changed. Yeah, it was a wreck. So now that I'm living on campus, you know, I have to be responsible for my own cleaning. Nobody comes and vacuums my floor. Nobody makes my bed for me. I have to do it. And so, I mean, I don't mind. But the thing about springtime, too, with cleaning is that, you know, it feels like outside the air is just fresher and cleaner. So when you come inside and it's like stuffy and just messy and you know you don't want to be in it, it makes you feel like, oh, I should probably clean this up, and it gives you that incentive to be like, at least for me it does, it gives me an incentive to be like, oh, I should clean my room, I should vacuum this all up, make it all neat and pretty and nice, and yeah, so that's a perk of that. But then the con, the con to that is I actually have to clean. Getting down and doing it, like, you know, it's like, oh, I should, like when you think, oh, I should probably do that, and then you get down to do it and you're like, I don't want to do this. That's kind of the con to that. But I mean, once it's done, it just feels fresh and great, and you're like, dude, this is awesome. So yeah, cleaning is my 4th thing. And my 5th thing is outdoor stuff in general. I know I kind of related everything to being outside. I wasn't a huge enthusiast in playing outside when I was a kid. I mean, we did just because we didn't have anything else to do, my brother and I, when we were younger. But, you know, now that I'm 19 years old, I'm like, wow, I can go outside and, you know, hang out at a park with somebody. Or, you know, it's not weird to, you know, it's weird to be stuck inside when the weather is so nice. And so there's so many more outdoor activities that open up. Like, you know, you could go play badminton at the park. You could go play volleyball at the park. You can go, I mean, you probably wouldn't want to go swimming yet because at the beach, well, the thing about Alki Beach is it's always freaking cold. Like, you don't want to go swimming there anyway, but it's, I don't know, like, so many more activities open up and they're outside and you're like, oh, I don't have to stay inside. It's awesome. But yeah, so just outdoor stuff. And I mean, I love planting flowers, like I said, and so when I go home, for weekends, and I guess I'm going home for spring break next week. I love just tending flowers and having something growing and just being outside like that. And I don't largely mind yard work, you know, if it's like something big, like trying to, we used to have a wisteria plant under our, this is a side note story, we used to have a wisteria plant under our deck, and my dad, oh my gosh, over years of us living there, he's tried to kill that thing. It's still alive, it's just, you know, very much hacked down to size, but, yeah, just yard work like that I don't enjoy just because it's strenuous and somewhat unfruitful because the thing's still there. But anyway, so I love just, you know, working with a garden. You know, I hope to, when I'm an adult, or I guess I'm an adult now, but like when I'm married and have a house, I kind of want to have a garden. Maybe not just for flowers, maybe vegetables too. You know, you could save money that way by growing them yourself. But anyway. So yeah, those are my 5 pros and cons / 10 things about springtime, even though it's not quite springtime yet. But yeah, so that's that. So let me see about a word of the day. Wow, I forgot to look that up, didn't I? Let me find my phone here, get a little tour of my room, except you get to look at my beautiful face the whole time. Where did I leave my phone? There it is. Word of the day. Let me look this up. Let me see. You can kind of see out the windows a little bit. It's my roommate's. It's my roommate's window here. You can like see it's like just gorgeous right now. I mean, it looks like a lot of buildings, I guess, but I'm just used to, you know, I'm used to that. Anyway, so let me just find the word of the day here. My camera has this little thing on it that like turns around so I can see what I'm doing and make sure I have the right angle. But yeah, let me look this up. Word of the day. Word of the day is, according to Merriam-Webster dictionary, if it'll load, my phone takes forever, is mythomania. Which is spelled like it lists itself down below, and it means an excessive or abnormal propensity for lying and exaggerating. So mythomania is how you would describe someone who lies. Like it's like a compulsive liar. Like if someone's a compulsive liar, they probably have mythomania, or not probably, they could have mythomania. But yeah, so that's the word of the day, is mythomania. Might actually try to use that here in a few, just because it's an interesting word. And yeah, so I hope you guys liked the video. I am trying to figure out what I'm going to do as far as vlogging over spring break. I know for a fact that Colton and I are going to do a collab video, at least one collab video over spring break, so be on the lookout for that. And we will see about that new channel we were gonna do together, just so we have like one place for all our collab videos that we do. And so yeah, if you like this video, please feel free to like, rate, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. I will see you guys on Monday. Yeah, Monday, since I don't have a final on Monday. And then might be at a different time though, because I do have work. But yeah, so I will see you Monday. Bye.